Good mate. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Fucking vlogging, yeah. Fucking legend. Yeah. Fucking what's going on there?
You did a cheeky vlog of me doing my hair, am I?
Looking sexy, mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to a mastermind. I'm in London. There's going to be 20 entrepreneurs from all over the world coming, and it's hosted by Ebrahim, someone who I look up to very much in the space. He has a really good set of values, and I feel like he's also very much on the spiritual side and doing things in the right way. And yeah, he's done very well with his agency. So I'm looking forward to see what lessons we have to learn. So there's going to be talks, there's going to be lessons, and then there's also dinner and cigars in the evening. So yeah, exciting stuff.
Not recently, anyway.
How you doing, my man?
Very well. Good to be here. Good to be here.
How are you feeling after the other day?
Got the camera as well, mate. It has to be done. Do you know what I mean?
Get it in,
See what happens. Yeah, mate. Doing class. Happy to be here. Excited to see what happens. Yeah, meet some new people.
A lot of new people.
Yeah.
Amazing, man.
Yeah, go say hello.
Ebrahim's here. I mean, we've got Santi, the leverage group.
How we doing, man?
All good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Just feeling psyched for the event. Hope to meet some cool people, learn some interesting things. Yeah, let's see what happens.
I mean, this is what it's all about, connecting with people, not always just being on Zoom, right?
Yeah, so in-person events is the way forward.
Yeah, we're just connecting with everyone here.
We're here with the cameras.
Yeah, we're here
Rolling
with
with
the
it.
vlog section, so yeah, let's have a good time.
Everyone's here because I genuinely wanted to hang out with you guys, and that was how this thing started, right? It was just a good opportunity for friends to catch up and hang out, and now it's, you know, come into something a little bit more than that. And really the goal for today is, you know, just really have fun, meet people, and if you can just take, you know, there'll be a lot of insights flying around today. If you can just walk away and take one or two key insights that you actually go and implement, you know, when you get back home after this, that's a win. Because people ask me sometimes, you know, how did you meet this person and how did you meet that person? And honestly, it was just be a cool person, you know, come from a place of just actually trying to give and help people and get in the right room, right? And everyone here is that type of person, so I'm excited to just get to dive in with you guys. I know a few of you guys don't know me, some of you guys have known me for years, so just a quick story. My name's obviously Ebrahim. Started out in this world of entrepreneurship by seeing a YouTube ad from a guy called Ty Lopez with a Lamborghini. Who knows that guy out of hand? I'm just curious if everyone knows who that is. So that guy got me into the whole world of business and entrepreneurship, reading books. It's how I found my first mentor. After university, couldn't do the 9-to-5 thing, so I did what, you know, anybody else would do, and quit that, go and work in my parents' shed for a couple of years, try and make something, and, you know, managed to build a successful business from that, which was a marketing agency. Moved out into my nice apartment in London, you know, had the nice girlfriend, was traveling, living the whole dream, but I realized that wasn't it. And I know a lot of you guys have had that same experience, or that's why you're here today, or that's what you resonate with. And what I realized is that we're often told to chase external freedom: time, location, financial, right? It's those three things that are constantly bombarded and marketed to us. But there's a whole other side of it that I didn't realize back then, which is what I call internal freedom, right? The quality of your thoughts, your emotions, who you surround yourself with. And this is what I think real freedom is. And I think everyone here is also somehow tapped into that in some way. And I want to focus on both of those things today.
My back was against the wall. I dropped the ego. I found a place where I clean kitchens and toilets for free accommodation, and also trying to do VIP hospitality, which is something I did whilst I was at uni, so part-time work like here in London. And I went all in on my agency. So all you need is like that one moment. I don't know what niche specifically you're in, but when you get that, I'd say like one client that like changes it, or you get really great results, bro, the proof is in the pudding, and you'll be able to use that as, you know, the snowball effect of getting more wins, and the more small wins that you get, and you know that the only way is up, then you're going to be more likely to do what you need to do. And always, like everyone here said, remind yourself of your why. And it's amazing that you're doing this with your partner. So it's going to be very rewarding once you like just stay consistent. And
it goes back to actually Viking language.
Have you got a review of how things have gone so far?
Really good, really insightful.
What's your biggest takeaway that you've had?
Talk to myself more in third person, I'd say. You really get good clarity when you're giving other people advice. So when you kind of take yourself out and you're in the same situation, talk to yourself, just get your internal thoughts, and then action those things. I think it's all you need sometimes.
Thank you. Smell good?
I love smelling shit, like, senses, man.
Yeah, right, good that.
Let's go!
Who knows how old I'm turning?
Yeah.
30 years old.
Big 3-0.
It's so funny because a lot of you guys are the same age as I was when I was starting out in this journey. And I used to have, you know, some of you guys I work with, I used to have a mentor who was 30, and when I was 20, and I used to look at him like, oh my god, he's got all his shit figured out, like he's exactly where I want to be. I met up with that guy the other day, he's also just turning 40 as I'm turning 30. And all I can say is, just enjoy the journey as you're going along it. Like, the one thing I can say is, I am not where I thought I would be by the time I'm 30. I've actually exceeded it in certain ways, and I've not hit where I am in certain ways, but I've enjoyed every moment of it, and I don't have any regrets. So,
It's good for you.
really, really
Thank you.
appreciate all you guys coming.
Thank you.
Let's crack on with the night. And I know what I'm going to do with these. Let's go.
it's a high five. It's a vlog high five.
I don't want to commit myself to anything, to something too niche, but more build something based on values, and hope people get attracted to that, essentially. Because I think when you niche yourself down, it just, I don't know, it boxes me in too much, and I don't enjoy the process, and it's struggling.
Constricted energy, not expanded, open.
There you go, yeah. And then I can have more
It's
fun.
finding the balance with that, though, isn't it? That's it. And then it just sort of goes, oh, I'm too open. What do? I don't know anymore. It's like, there's all these things going on. That's where I'm at. I've just had a break for a week, actually. The first week that I've had in 3.5 years of doing the social media. So it's really good, actually, because it's like, it's giving me that time, right? Fuck this, I don't want to do this.
It's on the wheel.
Yeah, man. It's just too much. Everything's shifting and moving right now, but it's moving in the right direction. Catalysed by it, so it's good.
Thank you very much.
Always on the content. He's a leverage creator.
100%. No, I'm getting a taxi.
Where we're going?
We're going to get some cigars, man. Let's go, baby.
Everything talks to us. Like, once you understand that everything here is you, then there's no longer any coincidences in anything. Everything is a serendipitous sort of like, it's constantly trying to show you your power all the time. So it's like, you know, like the wind, like on days when there's no wind at all, and I'm thinking certain thoughts in my head and just meditating, and all of a sudden it'll come in and lick my face, and I'll be like, right, yeah, I'll move on whatever thing that was. And whenever I do that, then it builds trust, and this is what they say, the faith in God. Like, you build the faith in God through becoming super aware of how your environment is constantly talking to you all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there are no coincidences, and it's only the ego mind that goes, nah, fucking that's bollocks that.
Yeah.
That's why I like do cards and things to see where I'm going and what I'm doing. I have no control over what I do anymore. I give it up to the divine, and then you really start to become of service in a way that, like, you are the embodiment of God in a body. I don't exist. Sam doesn't exist. Sam's an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and then once you really start keying into all these little subtleties, that's where you find God. That's why I say it's like being quiet is one of the best things for it, because then you start noticing all these little body nudges and, you know, all these little things, you know, flashes of light or whatever it is.
I get a lot of
It's
flashes
magic,
of light.
man. It's
So you're not supposed to inhale it. You're supposed to inhale it.
You just kind of like suck on it, but just don't take it out.
you can if you want to be hardcore. Like.
It's okay, it's like, this is a
If you want to go green, then inhale it. This is a beautiful moment. This is way better than doing it in the lounge outside. I don't even know how to fucking in London.
we are officially
Make it
witnessing
real.
a problem. The cigar chose me.
Let's go, cheers. Yeah, so just keep like sucking it in without letting. There you go. There we go.
There we go.
Nice deep. Yeah, that's pretty good. Probably want a little bit.
Make sure you
Probably
suck
give it a hard one.
Got a pro right here.
Give it a good suck, yeah?
There you go.
Solid, mate.
There we go.
Crushed it.
Like a pro, no cough.
How do you feel?
Like a top G.
I was going to say I feel like a high value man now.
This idea is literally just whack off the show, and then you follow the restraint.
Right, my question to you, Ebrahim. This is something that I've been pondering a lot recently, and I know that you have some experience with, and it's between the masculine and the feminine, right? So I've been through a period recently where I've been letting go a lot and letting things go with the flow and not trying to force myself. Beforehand, I was trying to force things and push things and say, this is what I need to do. And I'm learning to like bring that back in a bit. How do you balance the letting go and going with the flow and actually taking action, going, right, I need to do this?
Yeah. Such a good question, man. So 2021 was the year I became a woman. All I was doing was letting go, doing yoga, not eating meat, not training, and just going like a leaf in the wind, basically, right? That would be an example of being too far on the feminine side. But here's the thing, I would say most people actually never test to that extreme. And I actually think it's a really good thing to do, because once you've pushed to that side, you can actually know where your lines are and where your boundaries are. So for you, it's easy, man. Now you've actually done it. You've actually been in the letting go, and now you're integrating back into work. You already know how to work hard, right? You already know how to push. So now it's just about finding that balance for you. If for like an autistic answer, I would say it's like 80-20. That's how I do it personally. So I'm like in the masculine doing 80% of the time, but then the other 20 I'm doing like more like embodiment based feminine things, whether it's like breath work, yoga, more conscious things and stuff like that. And I think ultimately, like, it's just finding what that percentage is for you. For another guy, it might be 95-5, who's super in his masculine. But I think as long as you're moving towards your goal, there's going to be some times where it feels like resistance and you're pushing, which is fine. But when it does, it's just about being able to realize those nuances and come back into alignment. And when you're in alignment, that's when it feels like flow. And so for me, it's like when I feel like I'm in flow, like today's just been flow. It's been like an hour, it's felt like an hour's gone by. That's how I know things are in alignment. But things are still happening, things are still getting done, right? So that's that sweet spot. So I just find if you can optimize for finding that sweet spot as possible, then you know you're moving towards your mission, you know you're moving towards your purpose, you know you're moving forward, you're doing what you love. And that to me is like that's the ultimate goal. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, one thing is in terms of the resistance.
Yeah.
Is it a good thing to push forward in that resistance? Like, well, because that's the thing. It's sometimes, or is it better to like take time off it and then try and like see if you should be doing something else?
It's subtle, right? Because sometimes resistance can actually mean avoidance. So it depends. Like if it's actual resistance, I would say
sometimes you just need to do what you need to do, right? Sometimes you just got to get it done. But if you're constantly finding resistance over the same thing, there's a reason why. Like for me, like running my agency for years, I did thousands of sales calls. I didn't like any of them. I hated all of them, but I did it because I knew I needed to develop the skill. But now with the insight and wisdom that I have now, I would have actually just done it differently. I actually now realize I'm a way better coach in it than actually doing it. I can do it, but I'm better at guiding someone. So now I just guide someone to do it, right? And that's way more in-flow, easeful for me, and I can actually get a better outcome because somebody now who's better at doing that job than me can do it. So, yeah, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, because I often find sometimes that when you push through that resistance, then it will feel good after it. So that's probably one of the times when you've got to sometimes test the boundary and see how it feels after a while, basically.
Yeah, and look, it's never always going to feel like flow all of the time, but the more you can optimize for it, typically the better, right? And also it's where you unlock more of your own genius as well. And sometimes like it might not be what you can be in. Like say for example you like creating, right? And you're like you love doing creation, but right now it's not the only thing you need to focus on. It's like still get that in, still enjoy doing that, and work towards the point where you can just be doing that as much as possible and being in that, because then the leverage you can create from doing the thing that you're great at and that you love to do is always going to be more than just pushing through the things that you need to push through for the sake of it, right? So I'm big for that, man. Like, and I've only just figured that out in the last year, turning 30. It's taken me a long time, still figuring it out, but I've started to really see the fruits of it. Whereas now, I pretty much 95% of my day is just flow doing things I want to do because I've created my life that way. Went through a lot of resistance to get to that point though.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Thank you.
One sec, mate. We're just doing a recording. One sec. Yeah.
That's a perfect answer, brother. Thank you.
Awesome, man. That's a really good question, though, man. It's
what's been on my mind this a lot. So
yeah, I feel you, man. It took me like years to. If you asked me that any amount of time ago, I would have been like, I have no idea, dude. But like, that's the best answer I got right now.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Of course, man.
Thank you.
To be fair, the boys are sound. Dan on the door is a G, and Tudor is my boy. Tudor's my boy. Straight up, sort us a table if you can, G. Sort us a table if you can. We've got 4 lovely ladies in the cab right now. You sort us a table, yeah?
What about it?
Yo, can you get us? I know I spoke to you yesterday. You said the tables are full, but G.
I'll try to get you a table, but try to come upstairs and have a look around.
Okay, but listen, if you can't get a table, sort of some fucking shots on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Top lad, top lad.
We're gonna sort later,
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Nice shots, bro. Nice shots. I'll see you in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Top man. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.
This is it.
Chicken in Clapham. Here we go.
Where's best chicken in Clapham?
Yes, it is. I bet you.
What's the place called?
It's Peri Peri Delicious.
Peri Peri Delicious. Come here. Peri Peri Delicious in Clapham. Let's fucking go.
You know it. They'll sort you out.
Yeah, 100%.